Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's my weekly CBS Fix. Hope you had a wonderful week. In this week's Parsha, Parshas Va'eschanan, Moshe is reiterating for the Jewish people everything that happened to them, and the Torah says that Moses actually spoke with Hashem face to face, as it were, on the mountain, mitoch ha'esh. What does on the mountain mean? On Mount Sinai. Why Mount Sinai of all the other mountains? Because Mount Sinai, our sages teach us, was the smallest and was the most humble. And so therefore, it was an appropriate place for the Torah to be given, because Hashem wants humility. So begs the obvious question. If Hashem wants humility, why did Hashem give the Torah on a mountain at all? He should have put it in a really low down valley. Everybody's been to the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is the lowest point in earth. So give the Torah in the Dead Sea, or give it in the valley. So two answers. The first answer is from the famous Mendel of Kotzk, the Kotzker Rebbe. He said, of course, a mountain and a valley is just a parable for somebody who is really haughty, somebody who's really low. For the Torah to be given in a valley, it doesn't mean true humility, because the valley stands for somebody who doesn't really have much self-esteem, doesn't really think he has got anything going for him, and therefore that person is low and meek and weak and humble, but it's not really humble. It's not real humility. He's not really humble. You just feel low, so you're not really somebody who's really humble. Somebody who's really humble knows his self-worth, knows what he is, knows he's a mountain, and nevertheless, he can still remain humble anyway. It's like King David. When King David had to go fight Goliath, so King Saul asked him, hey, are you able to? And King David said, what do you mean? I was even able to, even the lion and the bear, your servant has been able to easily take down. Now, was David being arrogant? No, he was trying to say that even though Hashem gave me this might, Hashem gave me this might to serve him, and so therefore I'm the one that could take down the Goliath, and therefore he was actually somebody who was quite humble. Another answer I'd like to share with you is that every single Jewish person is obligated to have some haughtiness. No, not haughtiness in an arrogant way, but haughtiness in a proudful way. Stand up proud, stand up tall and proud like a mountain. Why? Because Hashem made you exactly who you are and how you are, and you should be happy about that. You should be proud of it. Not, hey, I'm a nothing, I'm a nobody, but rather each person, everybody must be instilled with a self-worth. You must have that self-worth. And you can only be a person of Torah if you realize your self-worth. As a matter of fact, every Torah scholar is obligated to have a little percentage of haughtiness, of arrogance, because who he is, what he's got, what his responsibilities are. And I'm trying to just apply to everybody that it's just good advice for you to go through life realizing that you are valuable, and Hashem needs you, and the world needs you. And that is a Ben Torah. That is somebody that represents Torah. Somebody that realizes that he is valuable and that Hashem needs him and that he is needed, and his assistance can go many places, and so much can be done. And you have so much potential that you could do. There's so much you could do right now, so much you could do in the future. And the only way you could add something to yourself, if 1 + 1 = 2, 0 + 0 = 0. If you're a zero, though, if you really think I'm nothing, you can't really add anything to yourself. You're just always in your mindset, you'll always be that zero. You're like 0 times a million, I'm still 0. No, you're somebody, you're valuable. Hashem needs you, we need you, the world needs you. So realize your potential, realize what you have to offer, and be the mountain that you are. A little mountain, like Mount Sinai, but a mountain nonetheless. Thank you for listening. Have a great Shabbos.